Impressive.
And all the streams are ready. Let's get into map number 1.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
We're gonna be off on Fazz, who's going to see his opponent instantly, picking up the perfect weapon to punish that mega pickup. He probably won't be able to go get himself over to yellow in time, and he's got himself positioned towards punishing up the LG pickup here. Remy, you're serious about that being nice workout music? I know. I agree. But welcome everyone, regardless, to the second best of 5 today. Just under a minute in, Fazz looking to really make sure that Sting cannot get this for free, and I'd say that that's pretty textbook punish there. Oh my god. Fazz taking a book out of Claus, taking a page out of Claus's book here rather, and he's just gonna keep hitting rail after rail after rail. Currently shooting 83%. I believe he's fired 6 shots. With both items synced here, it will be Fazz to rocket jump up. Lucky that the rocket does not hit before the mega health, knocking him off of that platform. And he has got a lot of momentum to work with here. All he has to worry about is a trap. And that's why he's going to go really slow over to this yellow. And he will actually spot his opponent beforehand. Kind of a disappointing move here for Fazz, as he's actually is going to get the first frag. I was going to say, because Sting knows he's coming, he should be able to spam this correctly, but Fazz able to read the rocket timing there of his Polish opponent. He will get the first point. Sting gonna go aggressive on the Mega, should die for it. Now without any armor here, that pickup of that Mega isn't gonna mean much. It will mean that Fazz has been denied that, but he's got a yellow to fall back onto. And he has the red to, even if Sting is here, he should be able to punish this very easily. And there's the first direct rocket. Kinda letting Sting off easy here, as he is gonna get smacked in the face himself. But he has position on all the major weapons. This Sting does currently not have, as he is going to actually give up the LG here to his opponent. Almost getting naded by his own. And that mega health is going to be nice. Did I change the gamma on the config? Nope. Does it look a little bright or a little dark? I did change the sky. Might be that's why it looks dark. Oh, looks like the game's during nighttime? Yeah. Here, you guys want the sun to come out? I can do that. Hold on. Ta-da! The sun is out, everyone. It's amazing how just a black skybox can change the whole look of the map, isn't it? I kind of like the way it looks on this one. But we'll leave it on. I know not everyone is a vampire like myself, so I'll just put on some shades and sunblock here and we're good. That helped 5%. I could turn up the gamma a little bit. There's a couple more notches there for you all. It's a little hard to see. Just let me know. Everything else is probably going to stay as is. I want this to be as... Ooh, missing the words here. Very similar to Fazz missing the shot, as I'm going to go completely blank on what I wanted to say. Is Fazz is going to go down just above available health. Is he going to work his way over to red? He will, just to get a shot off on his opponent. Hitting that one's going to be kind of a cue to look for a second shot. Sting has, however, gone low. Again, hello to everyone in chat. What's going on? Ray, Nizan, Latoxin, Kaplan, Go Ghetto. Haha, Dakana. Ooh! This is a kill. Push in for this, man. MG this. MG this. Swede. Get this Swede out of here. Get yourself onto the board. Oh, don't use the rail, son. Fazz is still railable. Does have 27 HP. Those bubbles gonna help out a lot. If you guys are unaware, it does not matter how much armor you have. If you have 27 HP or less, you can die to a rail. And Fazz is gonna find himself stuck here. Sting cannot let him get away this time. Come back, Sting. Get this kill, bro. Nice. Shotgun finish. Gonna get the pole onto the board. The Germans are talking in the chat, and I have no idea what the hell you are all saying about me. I hope it is good. If it's not, I will find you and cut you. No, I'm just kidding. Interesting exchange of positioning here. As it will be Sting to look for damage onto this Mega Health. Fazz is going to do some excellent juking. We'll avoid all that. No damage taken on Sting's part though. Oh, why'd you take the shard? This is gonna be Fazz now. With that initial rail, eats a pretty good rocket to the feet. But it will be Fazz to go on the offensive here. And unless Sting can get a nice drop down from Fazz here onto this maybe 50 bubble area or coming out of yellow, he's not in a great position here to defend this red. That's what I'm talking about. He's gonna take damage regardless off of this. It's very, very fortunate Fazz decides to go for a rail and not a second rocket, as it will allow Sting to get a little bit of room to breathe. Fazz with a nice angle on that rocket there will keep Sting on his toes. As this next Mega is coming, Sting needs to hop over and get this rail first. And that's actually going to work out really, really nice for him, as he will have the rail out, or the shaft out first. Unfortunately, still does not have the stack. And he will be forced to go and take another risky shot here on this red. Getting a read onto where Fazz is. The shards are okay to take this time, Sting, because you know where your opponent is. Just be careful you don't get that jump pad there Fazz can be sneaking around on. Well, it looks like Fazz is going to opt for the extremely safe play, as he is 2 frags up, and he will collect that Mega Health and rush himself back over to this red, which Sting is going to try to get on there first, and that is going to be the 4th kill. For everyone's favorite Swedish streamer. You're gossiping about me? Don't worry. Alright, I'll take that as a compliment in chat there. And I'd say Fazz has all but wrapped this game up should he keep playing the way he has been. He's just had superior positioning, and well, hitting 80% rail for the first 2 minutes of any game is going to help out. And Fazz can just pull the LG out and just spam it at this point if he wants to. Sting going with an extremely sneaky drop. Fazz didn't hear the pickup. He's going to realize that what just happened now, but fortunately for him, Mega still had about 7 seconds to go, and Sting's just going to try and cross his fingers, hope for the best.
1 minute.
He will collect the Mega. Fazz with the better weapon, the better arsenal here, I should say, will be able to collect a red unscathed. This has got to be map number 1 going towards the Swede. Sting's going to make sure, though, that Fazz knows I am here to play a best of 5. Watch your ass, bro. We still have 4 maps potentially to go. Nice. In the closing seconds here, it's going to be both of them just to kind of DM it out. Play a little death match as they know that that first map will indeed go over to fazz. We're going to go over to T7 now. Oh no, we're going to go to Elder. Was that a mistake? Alright, we're gonna go straight into map number 2 here.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Be off on fazz, who gets the mega health. I want to see if Sting's gonna go for red or key, so I'm gonna switch over to him. It will be red, and he has ignored the fact that he could have gotten the key for free. Fazz should know it's still up actually, because it does make a very loud sound when picked up. I wonder if he thinks it's being baited. That seems to be the case. Weird. Yeah, very, very weird. Hello, Trules Rock. Oh, fazz with a misstep there onto the red is going to grant Sting a lot of free damage. Won't be quite enough of an angle to get a kill. This should be, though. Yeah, if Fazz had stuck around there, he would have been a total moron, so he's just going to jet. And without that platform already open is going to mean that Sting's access towards pushing in for a frag will be slightly delayed. And Fazz with a, I think that was on purpose. Faking the jump there, like he was falling. Will Sting go back for Mega? No. And Fazz is going to be vastly outstacking his opponent here. The last time these two played, says Remy Wolf, Sting won on Dismemberment and kicked Fazz out of the lower bracket playoff. Probably why he picked that map. Didn't I cast that tournament with Cozy? If that was the Sunday Cup, when I was casting under Z Live, then I did indeed cast that. And guys, by the way, I have that on YouTube. I just need to make it so that it's not like split up into 30-minute sections. Somebody asked me to post that a while ago, and I apologize, I never did. That was an interesting day. Got a lot of hate, got a lot of love that day. Whoa, Sting, yeah. Careful, bud. You can die on those things. But we are 0-0. 3 minutes in, as Sting will, interestingly enough, position himself in a way that Fazz, I don't think, expected him to be coming out of that angle. But he has given up the superior positioning to get damage in onto Fazz, and Sting will now give up, I feel, too much of the map for free. He does have Mega behind him, and I'm dying to know why he's not going for it. I guess he's just trying to catch Fazz out here. Now, this all being said, those of you who don't know Fazz, Fazz's Elder play, it is currently considered to be one of the best. He is a fantastic Elder player. I have no idea what Fazz was trying to do in that situation. He has got himself on the red very early, and it is such a shame that Sting did not have exact red timing, because he could have really punished that whiffed rail there from Fazz. He still hasn't died yet, though. He's got just under 100 armor. Not a great place to be in, but enough to kind of play footsies with your opponent and, you know, play that defensive game. Good use of sound here. Gonna gift Sting the knowledge that he can go get that yellow for free. Hits 2 great rails, unreturned, no less. It's gonna equalize things up a bit. Doesn't hit that lava, luckily. And that jump is kind of one of the textbook jumps that you need to be able to do on Elder against a player of Fazz's caliber.
5-minute warning.
And actually, I should stress, these two players I feel are on more even footing than the last best of 5 that we just watched between Claws and Demon. Fazz will admit that Demon kind of has the upper hand on him on a lot of maps, and I think a lot of players and spectators in general will agree that Claws is maybe the better player over Demon. But between Sting and Fazz here, as I spit out a ton of names and confuse all of you, but these two players we're currently watching, I feel, are much more evenly matched. Will that mean we get another 5 mapper? I don't know. But I have high hopes. Good dodge from Fazz, gonna avoid the prediction rocket there of Sting. Sting faking the jump to get Fazz to come and play. And Fazz is gonna take that fight no matter what. He's been picking up way more stack than his opponent. Sting has basically been kept alive off of that yellow. That is the second time we've seen the pole go down on that jump. Like, seriously, like this yellow and these 5 HP bubbles, this has been Sting's lifeline for the last minute and a half, 2 minutes. And it sounds like Fazz has forced himself over towards that lifeline of Sting. This is crazy, man. I don't know how he's been able to work this. I'd say maybe a little bit fortunate that Fazz has been missing some of those key rails, and Sting has been indeed hitting those rails. I mean, he's got a rocket pack here. There's an LG pack, or sorry, LG pickup. Oh, and there's the rails coming out from Fazz finally. Finally connecting with some important shots here. He won't go in for the kill just yet, as he knows he does have Sting crippled, and even with that 50 HP bubble, Sting is still going to be railable. Luckily, he finds himself a little bit more health, but eating another rail unreturned. This has to be first kill coming out. Sting doesn't want to leave his yellow. That yellow has been his best friend. And he will go take a risk here. Some very, very shaky jumping. But he will get the red. Unpunished. Fazz probably just now figuring out what happened. Oh, Sting! You've committed yourself to a fight by going through teleporter, bro. He's hit great exit damage. And he's gotta be very, very quiet, as his opponent will finally find him for the first kill. A little over 8 minutes in. And off the spawn here, even if he doesn't get this, Sting is absolutely crippled. And with a pick system here for the 125 FPS League, season number 24, it is going to be Fazz to come out on top here for the second map, it looks like, unless Sting can do something in the next 1 minute, as it is called there by the announcer. But Pick really coming into play here. Fazz again, one of the best Elder players currently. I know Sting has played the map, but judging by his jumps, failed jumps and whatnot, I think we can all assess that he is not a great Elder player. He probably needs a bit more work here. I'm actually curious. I'm going to look up how many games he has played as we close this out. Sting? Guys, that was Sting's second game of Elder. So maybe he doesn't know the map as well as I thought. That was Sting's second game of Elder, and the second one that he has lost as well. Fazz saying thanks for key. So it will be Sinister. Sinister to determine Sting's lifeline in these playoffs. Should he go down 3-0 to Fazz, Fazz will take the best of 5. Sting saying, this map is easy. Well, let's see it, bro.
Prepare to fight.
We will start off on you.
3, 2,
Stream
1.
good. Let's do this. Alright, Sting with Rocket. Oh. Don't get railed the third time. Oh my god. You're giving me the willies here, Sting. Jeez. Alright, so things are gonna settle down here, as we did have a very precarious opening for the poll. But he will get himself up to 150 armor. All major weapons. Be in time for this red, but Fazz is with a really interesting position here. Sting has left the red up, and Fazz doesn't know he went. Okay, now he's gonna hear the LG. So, kind of interesting here. Sting gonna risk a lot if he chooses to stick around much longer, and he does indeed just go over for that red pickup. He can go deny upper yellow if he's quick, but Fazz is gonna be looking to do the same. Now, so, just a little bit of background knowledge here on these two players on this map. Fazz has won all 3 times they have played Sinister. Sting actually with a 7 wins to 22 losses against Fazz overall. Obviously that's just what's been tracked on QL ranks, but interesting nonetheless. Overall, Sting has a great win ratio on Sinister, but against Fazz he has lost all of his maps so far. What's up, Sirna? How you doing? Sting gonna look to try to bait out this yellow. I don't think Fazz is gonna come. That's what she said. And I think she's right. Oh! No. Apparently we know nothing about what she wants, as that will indeed... Sorry. As this is going to be Sting to come out with a great trap, collect both Mega and Red. I'm sorry guys, I got the giggles over that one. Thank you, Rocco, for keeping me in check with the failfish emote. Indeed, that was terrible. So another slow map here. We didn't get our first frag on Elder until over 8 minutes. About half that time has passed here on Sinister, and it is going to be Sting to rush over very smartly, ignoring that red so we can get position here onto this Mega. Now he's got to be careful, get the back over, as Fazz could try to be sneaky and claim it for himself, but no, that will be Sting to retain his 200-200. And with that slight delay there on the yellow, it's going to mean Fazz can't just stick around and get an easy pickup. Very lucky Fazz chose not to go up that bounce pad, but he has been caught in the back, and Sting can go full aggressive here. He's not going to find the angles he wants, though. Red is the next item of the map. Both players should be interested in, but Sting again, he will opt to go for that Mega Health, and if he comes out this teleporter here, he's going to be gifted with the knowledge that he has just given his opponent 150 armor, make that for free. Needs to go get this upper yellow. And I am going to switch over. They have been on. Oh, hold that. Great rockets here by Fazz. Amazing LG though by Sting. And a direct to follow it up with. I was going to switch and see what Fazz was on stack-wise, but I think we're just going to stick onto Sting here, as that encounter has equalized the stacks of both players. Both of them probably very, very fortunate, but they're still both alive. I'm going to roach himself up some health here with the shards. And I'm too curious, guys. I'm going to switch. I want to see what Fazz is at. He's currently sitting below 100-100. Ooh. And get this yellow. Does lose Mega, and he cannot challenge for this red. He will exchange a rail, but Sting is going to be more than happy to do that all day long. Will Fazz go up for the quick rocket jump here? He does, and he's got Sting into a horrible situation. Great choice of weapon there by the Swedish player, as he will be granted the first frag of the game, 5 minutes and 50 seconds in. And again, we've seen Fazz hit that air rocket. I know it's a point-blank air rocket, but we've seen him hit that 3 times now this game. That will indeed help him get that second frag on the board. Oh, what a grenade. These matches need more frags, says Master Cluster. I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty amazing games where the frag discs, they never came. There's a Claus Kilson game that comes immediately to mind on Sinister that went double overtime, without any frags. So it's still interesting to watch. This one here is currently slipping away from Sting. Now, he will be able to steal away the red if he has position on it, and he does just that. Both majors very close to one another, less of a concern on a map like Sinister, where they do have you have such easy access between red and Mega through that teleporter. That's just going to play the listening game, as Sting will make, in my opinion, a blunder there. He does want the frag, though. He is 2 down, and he has chosen very, very wisely. Can he get himself onto Mega before Fazz can? No, that will be Fazz to take both Rail and Mega. Players will exchange damage. In this case, it is a big deal for Sting to take that Rail, even though he is technically in control, as Fazz will have roughly the same armor as him at this point. And, oh, is he going to go aggressive here? No, Fazz chooses to play it safe. Just going to grab that rocket, get himself a better position to punish the red pickup. does whiff his rail, but he does have a nice position here onto this Mega Health. He's going to force Sting to come through rockets, but he misses everything.
Impressive.
I like the bait out there of that HP bubble just before. And Sting, oh come on Sting, you gotta hit your shots now, dude. I should get red. No! Oh! What is going on? Okay, okay. It's all good because Fazz chose, you know what? I don't even care if my opponent just missed that jump. I'm not gonna go back for red and risk my 1 frag lead with a minute and a half to go here. As if Fazz wins this, it's game over for Sting. Sting wins this, we'll go into a map number 4. Oh. Sting with the right positioning there, knowing that if you do indeed rocket jump, in that situation, you have to hit the lip of that before you can then jump up. But Fazz was already a step ahead of him, already taking that jump off the lip. Hopefully y'all were able to follow that. If you guys don't know that rocket jump, it is a weird one. Not often done in pro games. Or competitive games, I should say. Nice delay from Sting just to make sure he's going to get that as cleanly as possible, as he's going to need it. Pushing in these last 30 seconds here. Can he get the damage needed? I believe Fazz is railable. I'm going to switch over. 33 HP versus 15. It's going to be Fazz to hit the shot. 20 seconds to go. I think Fazz has to rocket himself in the face a couple times. And then be hit by Sting. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Sting came right around. Sting came right around at the last second there. Fazz is actually sitting around the corner. I'm not quite sure if y'all caught the sound cues as well, but GG's. That will be Fazz taking it 3-0, winning on Sinister, or winning on Dismemberment, winning on Elder, and then finishing us off on Sinister. That will be day number 1 of the playoffs done, everyone. Tomorrow we have more 125 FPS. Let's see if I still have everything. Yep, I'll get this posted here for you, as we are going to have Pony versus Ash tomorrow, as well as Kilson versus Pavel. What today's matches will mean, though, I can actually update it here myself. It is going to be Cypher versus Claus. So I'll just update this myself so it makes a little more sense to y'all. Cypher versus Claus, and Proximo versus Fazz. There is your upcoming schedule, guys, for the rest of the week. Again, Quake is happening every single day this week. So we have best of 5s all the way through until Friday, and Friday we will have our 2 best of 5 semifinals, followed up by the best of 7 grand final. You can see the players still with their tournament life currently on screen. May have to update the overlay. Maybe I'll just get lazy and not do it. Regardless, thanks for joining me today. Duel Cup number 11 for North America has been officially announced. Make sure to get your vote in for the final map, as we are having a basically QuakeCon map pool, of course. So ZTN, Elder, Sinister, Furious Heights, and Lost World, as well as I've added in T9, House of Decay. The 7th map, excuse me, will be picked between Aerowalk, Toxicity, and Cure, and that's up to you guys which one we're gonna do. Currently, Cure is in the lead, just barely, so make sure to get your votes in for that. That will happen July 12th, 6 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, we will see you tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that, as we've got a ton of Quake for the 125 FPS season. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.